In a week from today, me and Dylan are planning on making our way deep into the Australian bushland to a secluded campsite. Now, in order to get to this campsite, we have to travel along advanced four-wheel drive tracks, make our way through river crossings, and all in all, extremely rough terrain. Not to mention, there is literally a cyclone currently on its way. This may be one of our biggest challenges yet, because we're going to be doing it on mopeds.
No!
So I picked up these two mopeds off Facebook Marketplace. A 125cc Yamaha and a 250cc, I don't even know if I call this thing a moped, the Piaggio MP3. Obviously, they're not suited for camping. So I needed to make these things into the ultimate campers, but I wanted to do it on an extreme budget, mainly because I knew these things are probably gonna get trashed. So over this last week, I've been searching the depths of Marketplace, the recycle stores, thrift stores, in order to make the ultimate moped budget camper builds. And this is how it went. You know what they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I have no idea what I'm looking for, but hopefully we can find something decent. My game plan was to just go to these recycle stores and see what I could find. All I knew is I wanted to do it on a budget, and I only had a week to do it. So after a week of gathering items, we kind of had an idea on how we're gonna make these moped campers. The thing has a ridiculous amount of screws in it.
That'll actually work. Do this first.
We'll stick it over it for the next owner. You can take it on first test drive. So yes, we did craft a moped trailer out of a child mover with a speed rating of like 12 kilometers an hour and some sort of like milk crate. But we realized in order to put our moped campers completely together, we had to do it at the entry point where we were starting our camping trip. So that's what we did. So we are currently on our way to the track. I've got one moped strapped to the back of the 4B, and in front of me, we have Dylan. Now obviously I can't take that back moped on the highway because it maxes out at like 90k an hour. Also, I don't think the trailer would handle well on the highway. We're making our way to the spot now. We're gonna set everything up, then it's time to go. Well, we made it to the entry point of the bush. Now we have to unload everything and try and attempt to fit all of our camping stuff on that moped and that moped.
Dylan's back.
Yeah, Dylan's back on the channel, as you can see, after his year hiatus.
We haven't decided on who's taking what moped yet. We both want the big moped, so we're gonna have to rock off for it.
Now we've taken it for a brief test run, but not on dirt. I think Dylan right now should see if our little trailer's actually gonna work. Oh no, it's bouncing so much. The speed rating on this trailer was 12k an hour. Oh my god.
Easy.
Oh, what do you mean easy? Not off to a great start.
We're not, are we?
So before we set off, we want to give you an overview of our setup. On the three-wheeler, obviously you've got a decent amount of storage under it, but we do have the bike trailer connected with our esky, chairs, jerry can, just because obviously we're going to need fuel because the fuel tanks on these things are tiny. And yeah, I don't know if we're going to trust that trailer connection, but fingers crossed it's fine. As for this one, we've got whatever this crate is that we got from the tip connected to the bottom part of the helmet holder because we couldn't actually get the bolts loose. And then Liv's dad gave me some Harley carrier bags, which we've just got zip tied onto the back there, and that's just got a few little smaller items that we're going to need. Now personally, I think this is the most unfair bullshit ever since I can't say. But now we need to decide who takes what moped. What one do you want?
The big one.
I want the big one, Dylan wants the big one. So we're gonna handle this fairly with a rock off. Winner gets the big one. 3, 2, 1, shoot.
Yeah! I've got the big one, baby.
Fucking bullshit. Time to set off on our trip. It's probably gonna take us a few hours to get there, but obviously we'll keep you updated as we go.
Let's fucking hit it!
Now I can tell you right now, this trip is not gonna be smooth sailing, and we learned this within the first 2 minutes.
Oh no! Lost the trailer already.
We're about 2 minutes into the track and we already lost the trailer. Not off to a great start here.
I know what it was.
What?
Clip.
Go opposite way.
DIY bush mechanics.
Fix anything with a zip tie.
It is about 30 friggin' degrees here. I'm sweating.
We either do these videos when it's absolutely pouring down or blistering hot. There's so much weight on the back of my thing that it's like literally wheeling when I'm going over bumps.
Do you care if your light gets smashed?
What light?
Your brake light?
Is it smashed?
Not yet. Stop, stop, stop.
What? It's too far.
Oh, it's not braking.
Can you zip tie it down anywhere?
No, it's because it's too much weight on the top.
We found that my moped was tipping up like this over every bump because the back end was just so heavy. So we've changed up our weight, put a little bit more on the trailer, and hopefully this works out. All right, let's get back to it. We have already had our first casualty, smash the light. So we're gonna try and jam a tarp under there just because this bar was obviously slamming down every time I went over a bump. Oops.
That's what happens when you're a rookie rider.
Oh. So as I said, we had a cyclone last week, which means a lot of this track is super muddy, but we got a little side section here that's quite bumpy. So Dylan's gonna tackle it first, then I will. Ooh.
Jack's just about to do it. Let's see how he goes. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, I had to pause it here because watching this point, I really thought to myself, some bumps next to a puddle is going to be the least of your worries. But yes, obviously we're going to find that out real soon.
Whoa. Yeah, it's you. Whoa. I forgot I had 2 front wheels, so as I tried to follow your path, they both sunk each side. We have a tree down, but that's not going to stop us.
As I was saying before with the cyclone, trees have fallen down on the track. Now obviously this one's quite small, but we're going to see a whole lot of them all throughout this forest, so a bit of an obstacle on these. Trailer's snaking the whole time.
Didn't bring any tools to get rid of this tree, so there's only one way through it, under it.
I'd say we're about 15 minutes in right now. We've come across our third problem. The back maybe. Obviously the trailer's not meant to hold this amount of weight and travel at the speeds that you saw just then. So that little connector part there is starting to bend upwards. The actual steel's bending. So a few zip ties, change the location of the weight, bring it back a bit. Hopefully should be all right. Wait and see. Let's hope this thing stays on. Problem after problem, but remaining positive, we're gonna get to our campsite. We seem to have taken the wrong road here.
Mate, this is overgrown as hell. I think we'll have to turn around.
I think so. Now, I'm sure as some of you must know, my love for motorcycles is not just limited to mopeds. And I didn't want to do like your regular merch. I wanted something that included my love for the outdoors and motorcycles and kind of merge it together, which is what you're looking at right now. Now, you probably see a lot of like old school chopper riders or vintage dirt bike riders wearing the yellow gloves. What those yellow gloves usually are vintage work gloves, and I got the exact replica of a 70s work glove, and I've put my own design, which I'm sure we all can relate to. You know, you can use them for riding, you can use them for work, you can use them for whatever you want, to be honest. These things are 100% leather, reinforced padding, and my favorite part for the ones that are forgetful like me, they come with the utility loop and the included carabiner. But yes, for my YouTube viewers, I have 20% off right now with the code YT20 at shimpomarketplace.com.
Oh!
Do you need help? What are you bogged in?
Grass.
You're out. We've just hit a big hiccup here. Trailer has completely snapped off. Surely with that, we're at least gonna make it to the campsite and hopefully back. Oh, this is bad.
Shit. I know what we can do. We'll take off the orange crate and we'll connect it to the top of this moped right here. It's the only thing we can do.
Unfortunately, when you're buying bike trailers from the tip that have been sitting outside for who knows how long, shit rusts, and with the extra pressure that it's not used to, snap. Now we're gonna have to tuck this trailer away somewhere, come back for it tomorrow in the 4B. Caught us by surprise. We're in the middle of the bush and next thing a guy just walks out of the forest.
This isn't good. Zip tie that.
Oh yeah, good idea.
And then I'll strap that.
And thank God for zip ties.
Dead set got a pack of 100. And I think on this moped right here, I think we've got about 70. The DIY has been finished. And this is what we're working with. As you can see, the jerry can is fully zip tied. It's not going nowhere. The crate is also zip tied. And the esky is strapped in and not moving anywhere. Where are we off to now?
Well, now that we're back in action, we're heading not far down that road. And this is one of the bits that I was kind of nervous for because we've got a pretty steep decline into a river. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, but I think we're going to be able to do it.
Let's bounce, baby.
We overcame the trailer hiccup and things were looking positive again. Obviously, this didn't really last long because we were coming up to quite possibly the most difficult track we had to face the entire trip. Ooh.
That's hectic. Oh damn, baby.
Man, she's swampy through here. I don't even know if we should take this from the left and go through that water or try and go over the side there. A lot of water through here. You alright?
Yeah, boy.
Hold up, you're burying. Yep.
Don't get stuck. Come on. Oh no! Keep going! No, stop! Stop!
Oh! Dylan's caught on a log. Fuck! You alright?
That was very interesting.
Some deep ruts through there, look at that. Oh man, this is a challenge, it really is. We're at a clear out now, so let's keep heading. Getting close to that water crossing soon.
Oh, frogs! We just got ourselves in a bit of trouble. We've just dropped the moped and the zip ties have snapped. Nothing, another bit of zip ties won't fix.
Zip ties fix everything. Forby came through earlier and he turned back, he didn't want to take it on. Unfortunately, knobbies weren't in the budget, so that's why we're currently on slicks. But yeah, I feel like if we did have the knobbies, it would have made this a lot easier. Well, we're strapped back down. I'm hoping this track isn't going to get any more crazy. I just want to get to the water crossing and then from there we can head straight to the campsite. I know we've definitely got a few big hill climbs. Hopefully it's not too muddy and hopefully no more fallen trees on the track, but yeah. This is a workout, trust me.
This track just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. But we look like we're in for a dry path, at least for a little bit. Jack's cut me open with a branch, covered in mud, getting sunburned, and we've got 2 litres left of water. Oh, this isn't good. This is not good at all.
Spoke too soon. Not a chance. Yeah, go back more. Go right back if you can. Hold up. Oh, yep. I don't know if you're gonna fit through there. Yep.
Oh!
Yep. Keep it. Yep. Hold up. Hold up. What the f was that? That was smoking so bad. Coming out of there. I thought it was the wheel spinning, but it's coming out.
Jack's turn to get through this. We were expecting a nice, easy, somewhat easy sort of run, but get through this on a moped's literally crazy. Ruts and holes everywhere. Keep coming. Yep. You good? You good? You're through. That's nuts. Yahoo!
Damn. Oh, no wonder yours was smoking so much, because that's f***ing tough. We're in line for one of the tracks now.
How is it? Nice and easy?
Yeah, it's easy.
Get these things down there?
Yeah, fucking
Alright, sweet.
Well, the 4B just managed it, no problem. But we got some big ruts here, real big ruts.
I'm going that way.
See if we can do a different route. Just lost the bungee cord.
At this point, I'm ready to call it.
We can't call it.
The whole cord snapped.
So we're down a bungee cord and somehow we got to strap this baby back on. We just wanted to suss it, but that road that we were just heading along, this is way too steep. We're just going to bottom out on those rocks. We're gonna
way too deep.
It's not that bad. We're gonna have to hit it. We gotta do these rocks. We have to make the river crossing. We have to do it. Oh, this is gonna be so. We've come this far. It's got to be done.
That's up to your knees, Dilly. Yeah, nah. This guy's kidding himself. He reckons we're going to do it without breaking the mopeds.
This is going to require some team effort, I think, but I'm feeling confident that we can get through it. We're just going to walk it down this. If we kind of work together and navigate it through, we should be all right. We're just worried about the stuff falling off the back again or falling down into one of these gullies, but just going to walk it and see how we go. That's fucking white.
Don't hook it.
We made it down. Now we got this puddle, rocks and a river crossing, and then hopefully should ease up a bit.
Quick!
You good? All right.
There's a big rock in front of me.
Yeah. Hold up. Yep. Make sure, accelerate the whole time, go right side. It gets a bit muddy in the middle. Hold up. Yep. Keep acceleration.
One down, one to go.
Go, quick.
Don't touch. Rev it. No! No! Yeah! Woo! Oh! Landed straight on my toe. We've done it. 2 mopeds through the river crossing. Yeah!
I got halfway through, it just died. Get it back on, accelerate as hard as I can until it helped me push it the rest.
We're running out of daylight. We've been out here for now 4 hours and we've still got probably another hour left till we get to camp. I'm pretty sure we have an hour and a half left of daylight, so we better get moving.
Do it, do it, do it! Another obstacle. There's no way we're making it through that. Turn back. Now as I was coming back through, pretty sure that is one of our tent poles. Oh no. How the f did that happen? I swear that's ours. I really hope that wasn't our tent pole. Maybe down there.
No!
This is us. Well, we've made it to some sort of campsite. This wasn't the spot that we were originally planning, but we're literally just running out of time. We did not expect it to take this long to even get where we're at now. So we're gonna set up some sort of campsite, get a fire going and get started on some dinner and hope, I would just pray and hope that that wasn't our tent pole that fell out.
Where is it?
Because of these nettles on the ground, we got to dig out a little area for the campfire, but we did bring the trusty shovel from, I think it was our second video ever.
The midgies out here, bloody bad. So we've got our handy bushman. While the fire's lit.
We still got to set up the tent. I don't even want to deal with it right now. I think we're just going to focus on dinner first and worry about the tent situation last, because I'm almost sure that poles have fallen out, and if we don't have poles, then I don't know how we're going to set up our tent. I think we might be sleeping under the stars tonight. Tonight for dinner, we got classic steak and veg. Timu grill, I'm going to whack that on there. Roast veggies from Woolies, and then we got 2 nice porterhouses with some garlic butter.
This is how we do on our roast vegetables. You fold all the alfoil in and it just traps the heat and it should cook all the way through without burning.
Taste test, roast veggie and steak. Let's try a bit of sweet potato. It's actually really good. Good? Cooked all right?
Cooked perfect, bit of onion. Tastes caramelized.
We cooked them in a bit of garlic butter that came on the steak, so hopefully we got a bit of that flavor in the steak and the veggies. Nice, let's eat. So from what we can see, one pole is still intact, but this pole has been completely separated and there's a chance that we're missing some. Well, the pole's worked out. Yes, it's broken, but we managed to get the tent partially together.
It's working. Yeah.
How's it feel?
Get in here. Video.
Well, we're all set up in the tent. Mopeds are parked outside. We've had dinner. We don't have a blanket or sleeping bag, but it's all right. We're gonna be fine. Dylan's got his bag of clothes as his blanket. We still have to get the mopeds out of here, and with how today went, it's definitely going to be a challenge. We'll see you in the morning.
Night YouTube.
I don't know why we do shit like this, but we figured it was going to be ridiculously hot last night, so we didn't bring a sleeping bag or blanket. It really wasn't that hot though. My blanket was a tarp. Dylan's blanket was clothes. Yeah, we're pretty cold, so we're going to get up and get this fire going.
Let there be light. Mine was fine. Your bag. There's a couple more.
Well, we're almost packed up, but today we're going to be taking an alternate route home. So this bushland follows a highway for hours, and pretty much what we want to do is we want to stop at one of the service stations along the highway so we can get a drink, get a coffee. But we're going to have to navigate our way through these tracks to hopefully come out near the service station. Today's journey out of the bush is probably going to be a couple of hours, but we're going to attempt to do it as quick as we can. Hopefully with nothing falling off today. Just come across wild horses. We'll see if we can spot them. Look at that. Hold up. Almost took the hand off. Yeah, baby. Just sliding on those rocks.
Yo.
Made it to the coffee shop. We still got a good while to go through the bush because obviously we can't take the highway, but this is a nice little pit stop and means we're kind of getting close to halfway.
Boxing in your face. Delicious. Let's bounce.
Good.
Not too much damage on the mopeds. Fix this one up, like she's a bit wobbly still.
Mainly just the plastics and stuff have come off, but overall they actually held up pretty well. You would have seen at one stage in the video, a ridiculous amount of smoke came out the bottom of whatever that is. It's been running fine since that point, so this one, plastic's coming off. It seemed like it was way easier on this compared to that one.
We both wanted the big moped. Turns out it was harder to ride through the bush than the little moped.
Sometimes quicker isn't better. I'm glad I lost that rock off.
Oh shit. What it's
Some people have broke into my car, broke my table, and stole my battery and all my solar panel shit. Awesome.